Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm still playing Sentinels of the Multiverse. And we're still fighting the Ennead with the Argent Adept, Nightmist, and the Visionary in the tomb of Anubis. And during the first two videos I made this bad mistake that I realized at the end of the second video, that I missed the special ability of Nui, reduce damage dealt to villain targets other than Nuit by 1. So I tried to correct that, to compensate that in a way, but I couldn't go back the whole game and calculate every single damage point. So what I did is, I gave these two, Shu and Atum, each 7 hit points. And Osiris, he came later into play, so I gave him 2 hit points. So that might be good. Maybe it's even a little too much, but it's really hard to say. But I think that's maybe fair. Okay, so I'm really eager to play this, to go on with this game. It's hard to wait between the single videos until it's uploaded and so on, so that I can go on here, because I'm so sucked into this game. It might be pretty boring if you watch it, because there's not exactly much going on. I mean, my people are not so powerful, they don't do a lot of damage, and also the others don't do that much damage, so the whole game is at a very slow pace actually. But that might change maybe now in the next few turns when I'm getting a little stronger here. Okay, so we start again with the villain turn, and well, at the start nothing happens, and then we play this card here, and that is not great. I think it's Ancient Magics. That's a green card. Destroy 2 hero, ongoing, and or equipment cards. Well, that's pretty bad. Oh gosh, damn it. That's something I really don't want to do. Okay, I might... Damn. Okay, I have to think this through. Okay, so this is quite painful. We will throw away this drum, Akpunaku's drum, and this Rhapsody of Vigor. This is not good, but I have cards. The Argent Adept has cards that would allow him to take back discarded cards from the trash and put them on the top of the of the draw pile. So that's an option I still have. So I discarded these 2 cards, and then the next thing we got to do is villain target with the lowest hit points deals any hero with ongoing and or equipment cards and play 1 infernal damage. So that's, I guess, everyone. So he takes 1 damage, 2, 4. He's down at 14, which is not good. She's pretty strong, and she's at 6. Wait a second, she would be at 16, but we can't take the damage here from the decoy projection. Okay, and then it was that green card here. And that allows now him, Shu, to heal each non-hero target with 1 hit point. So that is himself and Atum, Nui, Osiris, and then finally it's Anubis. It's also a non-hero target. Okay, and then I think that's it actually. Yeah, that's it. Okay, fine. Not exactly great, but okay. Yeah. So, that was the villain phase. And now it's the hero's turn. And my idea is now, I want to attack especially her, Nuit, to get rid of this -1 damage for the heroes, and then really start and do some hard damage, maybe also to Shu. He's also pretty down, so we might have a... Yeah, maybe that's the most promising approach now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that Vernal Sonata. Each hero target regains 1 hit point. That's the first thing we can do, and that's pretty useful. Okay. Okay. Each player may take 1 card other than Vernal Sonata from their trash and put it on top of their deck. Okay, so I'm going to use now this Rhapsody of Vigor, which gives us... I think I'm going to do that. That would give us additional hit points, but I'm going to check again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to take that Rhapsody of Vigor and place it here on top of my draw pile. And she will take this Oblivion card. Very powerful spell, I think. Can do a lot of damage. And also place it here. And she will take again the Cerebral Hemorrhage, which is also a very powerful spell. Well, it's not that powerful, but I think it's useful and it can do some damage too. So, that was this Vernal Sonata. And now we can use a power, and I'm going to activate Xu's Bell. Activate the perform text of the rhythm card and the accompany text of either a rhythm card or a harmony card. So I'm gonna, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna activate that accompany text here of this rhythm card, the Counterpoint Bulwark. 1 player may draw 1 card now, and I'm gonna allow her, the Nightmist, to draw 1 card, which is, as we know, Oblivion. And then I'm gonna activate this perform thing of that syncopated onslaught again. Select up to 2 targets until the start of your next turn. Increase damage dealt by those targets by 1. So again, these will be these 2 targets. And that's now the end of his action. But yeah, he can actually draw another card. Fine. And now it's her. And, well, as you might guess, we're gonna play this spell here, Oblivion. So first, that would allow us to gain 2 hit points because of Master of Magic. Okay. So she's really doing good. She's at 24 now. She's pretty good. And then we draw 2 targets again, and we can decide one target. We can draw 2 cards, and 1 card is the number of damage that is dealt to every target on the board, and the other one just to the non-hero targets. Okay, so that's a 2 again. And that is a 4, and that is, of course, absolutely awesome. So, first we use this, Master of Magic. This is, again, we use the Twist the Ether, which allows us to subtract 1. So, we got a +1 here, and a -1 here then. So overall we do 2 damage to every target on the board. But remember now, they take only -1 damage, except, I have to keep that also in mind, except for her. So she takes 2. Okay, fine. And oops. Oh, by the way, also 2. Okay. That's a little dangerous now, but okay. Oh, actually, the damage is taken by the decoy, so that is destroyed now. And then we can go on, and we can now use, or we will now use this, the Scouring Mists, or basically the card, this special symbol here, and we can add 1 because of this damage dealt here, and then another 1 because we can choose if we want to add 1 damage or subtract 1 damage when we deal damage with this card, Twist the Ether. So we can add 2 now, and each non-hero card now, exactly, will then take 6 damage. So that's quite a lot. Okay. Oops. No. So Anubis is down at 7. And well, they take only 5. She actually takes 6. So she's down at 9, which is good. Maybe if we can do this another time, we might be able to kill her during the next turn. And this guy also takes 5 damage. So that was pretty powerful now. And yeah, that was her card. Then she can use a power, and again she will use this power here, which allows her to draw a spell card. Okay, that's a relic. Ongoing effect. Here we got a spell card. Okay, and the other 2 are actually shuffled back into the deck. So that was her power, and then finally she can draw another card at the end of her turn. So, and then it's the Visionary, and let's see what she can do. Yeah, well, basically it's pretty obvious. That's what I wanted to do. Before I start here, at the start of your turn, the vision reduces each villain target 1 psychic damage. So it's a +1 here. So these guys take 1 damage because of the -1 because of Nui, but Nui herself takes 2 damage. Okay. Fine, and then we're gonna play that nice card again here, the Cerebral Hemorrhage. Visually deals up to 3 targets 2 psychic damage each. So that would be 3 psychic damage for her. And I'm pretty sure now that we are able to kill her in the next turn. And well, probably this guy. We can only deal him 2. And well, finally, I'm not sure which one is worse. I think this guy. Okay. Fine. Well, that was a pretty successful round until now, and then we're asked, we can still use a power, of course. And it says 1 player draws 2 cards, then discards 1 card. And I guess I'm gonna do this myself. So simply draw 2 cards. Oh, I see this one another time. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, of course I placed it at the top of the deck, so of course I have this another time. And yeah, let's see what we can discard now. Okay, I think I don't know if this was a great idea, but I discarded the Mass Levitation. I still have this Mental Divergence, for example, which would allow me to bring back this card into play. So, yeah, maybe this is not exactly a final decision, but yeah, we had a lot of good cards here. Okay. And then I can draw another card, actually, at the end of the turn. So, fine. And now we come to the environment phase. Do we have anything here at the start? Nope. So we draw that one. And that's a spike trap. At the end of the environment turn, a player may destroy one of their equipment cards to destroy this card. At the start of the environment turn, deal the target with the lowest hit points 3 melee damage. Well, that is good. That is pretty good, because that would allow us to destroy a few of these guys, I guess. That can be very helpful, this card. Awesome. Good card for me. Very powerful card, actually. Okay, so then we come to the next villain turn. Let's see what we have here. Again, the Sun's Fury. We had that before. A red card, the villain target with the highest hit points. Each hero target H-2 fire damage. So we all take 1 damage. That's not so great, but it's not that terrible either. And then there is something now going on. The first time, so each non-hero target regains 1 hit point, because it's a red card, so 1 for Anubis. Okay, and then we got that one. She regains 2 hit points. Too bad. Still, it should be fine. Especially with that spike trap. Pretty sure that will kill her if I can't make it. Okay, so I guess that's it, actually. That's the end of That's the end of this, of the villain turn. And now it's again me. Let's see what I can do. And I guess I'm gonna pretty much do the same as I did before. I'm gonna use again the Vernal Sonata. I had that twice, no cheating here. And again it says each hero target regains 1 hit point. Okay. Fine. And each player may take 1 card other than Vernal Sonata from their trash and put it on their deck. Okay, so this guy or this lady will again take the Oblivion card on top of the deck, so that is here. And she will, yeah, I guess take again this Cerebral Hemorrhage, which is pretty powerful, I think. And in addition, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. He could take the drum. Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the drum. Yep. Okay. Oh, gotta place that here. Fine. So, and then we're gonna activate the Sue's Bell again and perform a rhythm card. So this is again, select up to 2 targets until the start of your next turn, increase damage dealt by those targets by 1. So again, these 2 targets here. And then we're gonna, the accompany text of either a rhythm card or a harmony card, so this is gonna be that one. Again, counterpoint, bulwark. So one player may draw 1 card now. That's again her. So I do exactly the same. I think I was pretty successful the last turn. So this is the same tactic now. And yeah, that was then his action, and he can draw another card from the deck now, which is, as we know, this drum. Okay. And then it's her again, and well, she will again play Oblivion. So first she regains 2 hit points. And then okay, then we will draw 2 cards. That's a 1, which is not so bad, and that's a 3. So that's quite good. So each one is going to take 1 damage, each target, +1, and I say -1 here. So we all take 1 damage. This guy also, and also Arcana. I'm not sure if I gave her the damage last time. I guess I didn't actually. How much was that? 2? I think it was 2. So I'm gonna take 2 now. I'm gonna check that in a video later. But I think in the last turn when I played that Oblivion, she didn't take that damage. And then he doesn't take any damage because we got a -1. Also, he doesn't take any damage, but she does, because her special ability doesn't apply to herself, and Osiris doesn't take any damage either. But now, so that was this one. And now we can use this one, and that's a 3, and we can add 1, so that's a 4, and then we can use the twist the ether, so they take now all 5 damage, which is pretty amazing. So first of all, Anubis takes 5 damage, and Arcana takes 5 damage. So that one is killed now, or destroyed. And that is a trial, by the way. So, and now I think we gain that relic here, the Rod of Anubis. When a trial card is destroyed, one player may place this card in their play area. They gain the following power. Your hero deals one target 2 infernal damage. This is not bad, and I'm not absolutely sure who will take that. Well, maybe the Visionary. Yeah, I think the Visionary will do this. He doesn't have much powers, actually. So that could be a pretty cool card for him. Until now, or for her, until now she only has that power of Enlighten. So this is maybe a good card. Fine. And then these were now 5 hit points. So they take all 4. Because of Nui. So he's at 9 now. Yeah. That's looking really good now. Maybe we can... Maybe it won't take as long as I was afraid, but I'm not sure about that. So she is nearly dead now. She takes actually 5 points, so she only has 1 point left. And this guy also takes 4 damage. So that was pretty cool. And then she can use a power, and well, I guess she will again take another spell in her hand. These are all relics. More relics. Here we got a spell. It's not such a great one, but it might be useful to have some cards in the hand. Fine, and then she can draw an additional card. Okay, and well, it's her now, and the demoralization finally kills Nui, which is absolutely cool. Each villain target takes 1 damage, and we start with that one, and it's interesting because she was played 3rd, so that means we can't kill her first and then give them the 2 damage each. We have to start her, so he only takes 1 damage. So he's at 4 now. But that's still okay, I guess. Whoops. And him. And now she dies. Which is cool. And whenever a villain target would be destroyed, flip it over instead. So now we flip this card, and let's see what that means now. Incapacitated at the start of the villain turn, shuffle the environment trash into the environment deck. Okay. I guess that's okay for me. And now finally we can remove this card. And now this guy takes actually 2 damage because now she's dead. And I think we're very powerful now. I mean, now I think this game should be over pretty soon. Maybe they come up with some stupid special card, but I think it's looking really good now. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm gonna play the Psychic Maelstrom. On one shot, the Visionary deals each non-hero target 2 psychic damage. So actually, wait a second. I wonder, this card was destroyed, was it? Yeah. I don't know. No, actually it wasn't. It says whenever a villain target would be destroyed, flip it over instead. So technically, I think it's not destroyed because it says flip it over instead. But now I see... No, I think it was all fine. First time, this card deals a non-environment target with the second highest hit point, 2 infernal damage. We might have forgotten that before, I guess. What was that here? Destroy. Damn, we had to destroy a card there. So Anubis would have given 2 infernal damage to the non-environment target with the second highest hit points. So let me see, I guess this would be probably then him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. So I shouldn't forget that. Yeah, the Visionary takes 2 hit points here. I forgot that, but now I think it's okay. Fine, and... So just let me check that. I'm a little confused now. Yeah, we did that Psychic Maelstrom, exactly. And now we can destroy Anubis. And is that very helpful? I don't think so, actually. I guess that's it. So he simply goes back to the trash, to the environment trash. And then each non-hero target, we go on. So he takes 2 damage, he takes 2 damage, and he takes 2 damage, and they're nearly dead. All of them in a very bad shape now. So that was a pretty good card. And then we can use a power. And I think I'm going to use that one. Your hero deals 1 target 2 infernal damage. So... wait a second, we got that one. With the lowest hit points, 3 melee damage. Yeah, I think we're simply gonna kill this one. That's enough to kill Shu. At the start of the villain turn, play the top card of the environment deck. Okay. Well, luckily the environment is not so bad for us now. So I think we can live with that for now. Okay, it's looking good. And of course, she can draw another card. And then we have now the start of the environment turn. Deal the target with the lowest hit points 3 melee damage. So in this case, would be this one. So he's also now down at 3 damage or 3 hit points. So if they don't come up with a new guy now in the next turn, I'm pretty sure this game is over then. But, yeah, okay, well, we have to draw an environment card here, and that is the Judgment of Anubis. When this card enters play, search the environment trash and deck for Anubis. Put him into play. If you search the environment deck, shuffle it. Well, we don't have to search the environment deck because we know it's this guy here, and he comes back into play. Okay. At the end of the environment turn, Anubis deals each target 2 infernal damage and destroys this card. Okay, I think I can live with that. Really good. Sadly, it's not enough to kill him. Each target takes 2 infernal damage. Okay. So that is him, 2, and him. And then it's an interesting question if he would, well, if he would also take 2 infernal damage. Oh, probably. I mean, it's each target. So I think it's also him, although this might not be really logical, but I think technically that's a fact. Okay, and then it's also 2 for me. So this guy is down at 8, which is not good. But it could be worse. Fine. So, and then this card is destroyed. And it's there. Fine. Now let's see. At the start of the villain turn, play the top card of the environment deck. So let's see what that is. Swarm of Scarabs. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. Players cannot draw hero cards. This is bad. That's a bad card. But okay, I mean, it might not be necessary to do this. Maybe we can simply ignore this card. Comes with 5 hit points. And this says at the start of the villain turn, shuffle the environment trash into the environment deck. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, and now it's basically the last chance of the Ennead to come back. Let's draw their card. Their villain card. And that is the Grave Beckons, and I think this is not too bad. 1 shot, destroy each non-villain target with 3 or fewer hit points. Okay, we don't have any of these cards, so there is no effect, but there is a cross. So let's see what that means. The first time a cross card is put into the villain trash each turn, reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until a red card is revealed. Play that card, shuffle the other revealed cards back into the villain deck. Okay, that's something we have to do right now. Okay. Here we go. A blast of flame. The villain target with the highest hit points deals the hero target with the highest hit points 2 fire damage. Okay. So this is actually, that's her, and that's not a big deal. Okay, and then you have to shuffle this back in. And there is then this guy here. The first time a cross card is put into the villain trash each turn, each player discards 1 card and each hero deals themselves 1 psychic damage. Okay, so the interesting point is now that if she deals herself 1 psychic damage, and also her, by the way, they deal themselves 2 damage because of the syncopated onslaught. That's important to remember. So, but she can reduce that damage by 1. So again, it's only 1 damage. But she will take 2 damage for that. Okay. And then we have to shuffle this back in. Okay. And we also discarded 1 card each. So now a Punku's drum is played by him, by Argent Adept, comes back into play, allows him to activate the accompany text of a rhythm card and the perform text of a melody card. And then he's going to activate again he's going to activate he's going to use the Zeus Bell, which allows him to activate the syncopated onslaught, the perform text. So again, 2 targets deal 1 additional hit, and again I take these 2 ladies here, and then I can use the accompany text of a harmony card, and well, actually I don't have one. No, I could also use the accompany text of a rhythm card. It says rhythm card or a harmony card, so I will use that one then. The Argent Adept deals 1 target, 1 sonic damage. So that's pretty cool. He could now kill him with a sonic damage, but I'm not sure if he wants to do that. I mean, we're gonna kill him anyway, so maybe it's a better idea to do him some sonic damage. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be enough, but to also kill him, but I'm not absolutely sure about that. So, but 4 damage should be definitely enough. Okay, we're not allowed to draw cards because of the swarm of these scarabs here. Okay. And then it's her, and well, she plays that spell here, the Scouring Mists, and they give 2, because of the Master of Magic, they give her 2 hit points back, and then she draws a card, and that's a 4. That's a lot. That's another Oblivion. Okay, let's see. Nightmist deals herself that card's hit points infernal damage. So she will reduce that by 1, but then it's added again. So she takes now 4 damage, which is quite a lot actually. And then deals each non-hero target the other revealed cards. What? No, that's the wrong one, basically. Exactly. Nightmist deals up to that card's targets, that means 4, 2 infernal damage each. Okay, so but that's still good. So we can do now 4 damage because she's got a +1 because of the syncopated onslaught, and then twist the ether. It also allows to increase the damage. So we do 4 damage now. That is nearly enough to kill the swarm of scarabs, but not quite. And we can also deal 4 damage to Anubis. Okay. And now we can actually kill this guy, Atum. And it says here on the back, at the start of the villain turn, shuffle the villain trash into the villain deck. And then finally, believe it or not, we can kill Osiris. And we flip the card. The start of the villain turn, destroy the target with the lowest hit points other than a character card. Okay, we did it, I guess. Whenever there are no villain targets in play, the heroes win. That's it. Awesome. So I think that was a... Now it was a pretty pretty fast success in the end. I didn't expect it that, actually. The first two videos were really slow, basically, but then we had these good combinations when I was able to take back this strong Oblivion spell, and I could also increase the damage by this syncopated onslaught card, and here with the Twist the Ether, so I could deal a lot of damage with Nightmist, and she also had some good one-shots that allowed her to do some damage. So yeah, I was definitely doing better now at the end of the game. Okay, what can I say? I mean, this is one of my favorites. I already said that at the beginning or at the end of my last video series about that game. It might look a little boring if you're just watching it, but if you play it for yourself, and if you make the decisions and do the combinations, that's really a cool game, and that's really a lot of fun. Just fantastic. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. There are still 2 more expansions of this game, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to do videos about these 2 one day. And there's also another expansion announced, a new one called Vengeance for this year. No, for next year, 2014. And let's see what this brings us. So, yeah, hope to see you in one of my next videos. Until then, bye.